Alright, so because of the sheer fact that I waited for that amazing game from whatever that team was up against Ajex, I missed the lobby, of course, because it starts immediately once everybody's in it, which is just fantastic. So we're on Dota TV here. Hopefully we catch the next in-lobby game, but we're on delay. So we take a look at this draft between DingDong this time around, not TI winners, no Koos. They ban out the Ogre Magi, and it's Ajex versus DingDong. We take a look. Venomancer, Ogre Magi, Ember Spirit, Earthshaker banned out. And then on the other side, they're banning out pretty much Bulldog with the Nature's Prophet, as well as the Lone Druid getting banned. Shadow Fiend and TA. So the first three picks for both teams: Clockwork, Jakiro, Razor for DingDong, and Sand King, Warlock, Bristleback for Ajex. So, 3 picks in, you've got your safe laner for the side of DingDong, and your, maybe you put the Clockwork 4 and Jakiro 5, so it doesn't mean they have an off laner just yet. But we take a look at the other team of Ajex, and they've got Sand King, Warlock, and Bristleback. So they've got their safe laner as well. Sand King, just like Clockwork, could be in that off-lane position, or even in that position 4, and Warlock is really just there for the level 6. So they do pick up the Rubik. That'll put Sand King in the off-lane. Rubik and Warlock are going to be your supports, and now they just need a mid. And, maybe we see a Puck come out for them. As they were just up against the Puck, wasn't too great, but they could use a Puck. We'll definitely have to see. So Drow Ranger picked up for DingDong. We'll see who's on what. Got Cancel, Sing Sing, MDL, Gork, and Admiral Bulldog for DingDong. And the Weaver gets banned out. So maybe they're thinking Bulldog. If Bulldog's going mid, I'm not sure. He was mid the other day. But we'll see what they pick. They've got Drow Razor, so of course that Drow Aura coming into effect with a bunch of these heroes. Jakiro, Razor, Drow.
10 seconds
and for Ajex, they've got Rubik, Bristle, Warlock, and Sand King. And nothing too crazy to steal right now. You've got Hookshot, nothing, like a Black Hole coming out, or an Eclipse or anything of the sort. And they do go Tusk, so I think Tusk is for Jakiro 5, Clockwork offlane. Razor could be mid or Drow mid, but both of them could go mid or safe lane. Maybe we'll see the Razor mid. So last pick,
10 seconds remaining.
Could see a Puck. Gonna see a Quap. You don't want, Puck or Quap are probably the answer there. You don't want someone who's gonna be sapped of their damage too quickly from this Razor. So Cancel on the Razor, Gork on the Drow, Sing Sing on the Tusk, MDL on the Jakiro, and Bulldog playing the Clockwork. So Quap, Rubik, Bristleback, Warlock, Sand King by Bravo, MR Wappa, Mr. Wappa on Warlock, the legit David on Bristleback, Croissant on that Rubik, and Mookie Master on the Quap.
Seconds remaining.
So we get into this game. Here we go. Got to switch up a couple of these things. Get myself to free camera. Get those stats up, and we should be looking ready to go in just a moment. The smoke comes out from the side of Ajex. Let's take a look. How aggressive is the side of DingDong gonna be. Well, they played a pretty aggressive game. I can't say they. Bulldog and his squad of TI winners, of course, played a pretty aggressive game in their open qualifier day 1 that was ended just a game short of getting to day 2. So we'll see if that ends up being the mistake again, or if this team of DingDong can make their way into day 2.
30 seconds to battle.
So no stream snipe. That's what they're hoping for. So Bulldog cancel and Sing Sing are going to come over and try and just lock up this bounty rune. And you can't really fight if you're the side of Ajex. You've got the Sand King who's up top. Rubik is there and does have the telekinesis, but I don't think the telekinesis and the bristle are going to be enough to really secure this bounty rune. They might want to go for it, however. Bulldog just trying to stay nearby. He's going to be hit by that telekinesis. Here comes the quill spray. Cogs are going to lock them up for just a moment, but it is going to make some space for them as they do back off. So they do end up getting the bounty rune, and you take a look. It was only 2 for 2 as Croissant did get that bounty rune. Quap did not. My mistake. So let's take a look at these lanes. You've got Quap in the mid lane up against this Razor cancel. You've got Sing Sing just roaming around on this Tusk in the position 4. Up top is going to be MDL on the Jakiro, who's got dual breath level 1 to push back this Sand King. And Gork is going to be playing that Drown. The safe lane, we take a look over mid, just real quick, as Cancel's getting a little bit low. And then in the off lane, we've got Bulldog in his natural state up against the Warlock, Rubik, and the Bristle. So a tri-lane here where maybe that'll force Bulldog back with the Quills coming at him, the telekinesis possibilities, and the Shadow Word that'll just sap away his health and put him in a lot of danger. Take a look up top. The dual breath is going to slow up Bravo, but no frost arrows to slow him up, so he'll be able to run away with his tail between his legs. But he does survive, and that's really what you're hoping for. You don't want to feed too early in that off lane when you're up against a Drow, who is a hero that can do well with an early start. And okay, fortification comes out. That's hopefully a misclick. We'll take a look up top. Gork and MDL just still hitting away. Drow and Razor doing pretty well in terms of their farm, while Bulldog doing what he can at 3-2, 4-2 now. Just trying to hit these creeps under tower, do what he can, get those denies, get those last hits. Find himself some fun. Not going to be easy, but as long as he keeps himself alive, doesn't feed the Bristleback, he should be okay. And every time that comes up, every time that static link hits that Quap, you'll expect her to blink away. And you know, if you force that out and the Quap is too far on the high ground, blinks to her high ground, and you've got your Tusk coming in, maybe with a snowball, that could be opportunity for a kill. These lanes don't really seem to be too aggressive at this moment in time. Maybe the Tusk goes up top to get a kill on this Sand King. They do now have frost arrows with the dual breath. Would be enough slow if you get yourselves a nice couple ice shards. Should be able to get the kill. But meanwhile, bottom Bulldog might be in a little bit of trouble. He's hit with that Shadow Word as well as the telekinesis to throw him back. Uses that battery assault to deter them. And now they change their attention towards the Rubik. Continuing to move forward is going to be the Bristle. He's getting low on mana, so can't exactly chase too far with that close spray. So already getting a pretty hefty 1,000 net worth lead is going to be this DingDong squad. As we take a look over at Cancel, he's getting pretty low. The Shadow Strike just getting him down to about 50 health. Quap has enough for another Shadow Strike. Could see Cancel in a bit of trouble if the Shadow Strike does hit. Plasma Field to push back this Quap, continuing to salve up, get about 75% health. Now there's the static link, and again, immediately that blink away. And Razor doing a very good job of forcing away that Quap. Meanwhile, up top, Gork and MDL are going to combine to get first blood on Bravo, the Sand King. So things are looking good for this DingDong squad early. that quick start for the Drow, who does end up getting that first blood. You've already got treads on Gork. Probably go for that Dragonlance next. We take a look down bottom as Bulldog's got the cogs in, as well as the battery saw coming in on a couple of these heroes. The telekinesis as well as the Shadow Word is going to get him very low. He's trying to run away. The perfect shards from Sing Sing. That blocks them in. Should keep Clockwork alive. And Tusk, very happy with that. And now they're going to turn it around as Cancel and Sing Sing, they're going to look for something over bottom. They've got Snowball, they've got Shards. Cancel is here, has the static link. How far away can you get Warlock? He's probably going to be body blocked at least a little bit by Sing Sing, and he does get those Shards in. The static link is so much damage early, but Bristol's doing a lot of damage on these heroes. They finally Snowball to get away from it, and the double kill. Double kill from the Quill Spray as he dies. Kills both Sing Sing and Cancel.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Is that a skadoosh? Yeah, I don't really know. That was so ridiculous. Bristle showing what he can do with those Quill Sprays, really stacking up on Cancel. Maybe they should have tried to burst them out, but you never know. They do end up getting themselves 2 kills. And again, Cancel just continuing to force back this Quap, waste that mana, add a bottle charges, and, you know, ultimately, he'll get that static link again, and Quap won't have enough mana for the blink. He'll chase down past this tower and get another kill. So Sing chasing. Looking for a nice shard. It's not going to be... So Cancel farming very well, as well as the Drow up top, who's has 2 kills up against this Sand King. Working with 1,500 gold, really just running away with this game in terms of farm up top. Shakir's going to come over. If he spots this Sand King, he could get a kill. It's going to get pinged out. Got the Quap as well as the Rubik, so probably doesn't want to dive, doesn't want to give up a kill, get that Quap back in the game as he continues to be pushed back. So you take a look over mid, Sing Sing setting up with Cancel ready to go. Use that plasma field, just continue to push this tower, and if anybody comes to try and... Okay. Defended, they might die. I thought those ice shards were good enough to lock in that Rubik, but instead from going from the center to getting pushed out. So Bristle... His farm's okay. He's top of the CS chart for his team. Some nice stacks coming out for him when he's ready to take those. Let's see how far they go, the ice shards. That'll turn around on this Rubik for just a moment. They get the ice path to hit on the Rubik. They're going to back off. Bulldog just throws a rocket flare, but the rest of this team, they don't want to continue to go in. The shards weren't good enough. Snowball not going in, and to dive a tier 2 might be detrimental to them and extending this lead. They don't want to give up any easy kills. So phase boots there for the Razor, already 353 movement speed, quite fast. And he's heading over bottom with Jakiro, so he's got Ice Path as well as the Dual Breath to slow him up, and the Liquid Fire to do that little bit of tick damage. And if they find anybody down here, maybe they get a kill. They look to be pushing. And that's what Jakiro is made for. He's got that Liquid Fire. You just throw it time and time again at the tower. And in the early game where you kind of need a little bit of farm on both the Bristleback as well as the Quap, it forces the hand of this team where they want to defend, but they're just not strong enough. Take a look at Bulldog. He's got himself the cogs as well as the Battery Saw coming out onto this Warlock. He's going to probably end up dropping with the Battery Saw hitting away. Cancel does end up getting the kill, and now they turn their attention towards this Bristle. They're going to sap what seems to be all his damage, but Quill Sprays are stacking up. Cancel needs to be careful. There's the Plasma Field. Will get the kill. And Bristle dies again, 6-2 in favor of DingDong. Now that's questionable. Why you TP in next to a clockwork, you know he's setting up. You see him setting up, and he'll die just like that. That's open qualifier plays for you.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Kind of misclicks in open qualifiers.
Got it.
So now instead of this stack going out for Bristle, it's going to come over for Gork and Cancel. Let's take a look. Bulldog is level 6, so maybe they look to make a move with Hookshot immediately. Razor a little bit low, so Cancel, he's going to go all the way back to base, heal up with that bottle, but even without him, they've got Gork who's ready with that Aqua and the Treads, and he's strong enough early to possibly get themselves a couple of kills if they do end up getting a nice Hookshot. So they do back off. They look towards pushing that tier 2 just a little bit. They're putting the pressure on time and time again to this Ajex team. And that's really, you know, frustrating for them, where they know they're not strong enough to take these fights yet, but they know they have to fight the early game of this Sing Sing Bulldog duo squad. It's just too much to handle.
Worthy tribute.
So now, Mr. Wappa going to be in trouble. Ice Shard's perfect, so the static link stays on. They're sapping so much damage. There should be the kill, and Gork gets it. Cancel going to back off, as these Fatal Bonds are doing quite a bit to him, as well as the Shadow Word. He's getting ticked down quite low. Meanwhile, in the back end, IXA are going to end up shrugging up, get themselves back to close to full. Everybody but the Clop. They're losing a tier 2, and it's only 11 minutes into the game. Again, Cancel taking the brunt of that damage while he gets the damage from, what I think, the Warlock there. And what do? When Razor's got another 150 damage to hit you with, you can't man fight him. So Bulldog looking good. He's getting a 4-staff next. You take a look at the Jakiro. Not level 6 just yet. Not really too important. And Gork, he's level 9, just about level 10, farming very well top of the net worth, doubling that Quap's net worth. So now they push the tier 2. Let's see, is that 3 in Liquid Fire or 4? That is 3, so.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
So they're going to continue to push. And again, nothing's stopping them.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Illusion.
So Cancel, he's farmed up quite well. Drow at 7,000 net worth has that Shadow Blade in full, looking for the Hurricane Pike next. They actually turn their attention towards Roche. They block him out with the Cog's Genius. And as well as the Shards, Roche is not having a good time. Probably a lot of frustration in his head right now, as Gork, Bulldog, MDL, and now Cancel joins the mix to take out this Roche. They've got the Medallion from Sing Sing. He's outside the pit. He has this Sigil just working away at Roche, slowing him up a little bit, and the Cogs continue to push him back, and Ajex, they know they need to make a play. There's the Snowball, and they're going to continue to come in. The Ice Path is going to be on the Sand King. He's going to get very low. He's going to end up dying to Gork. They're going to continue to go in. They're going to take out the Rubik. The Sonic Wave's not going to do too much. They've lost 3. They look as though they're going to lose more. Bristleback's going to fall, and it's a double kill for Cancel. 4-0 in favor of this DingDong squad, and Cancel will get a triple kill. It's a full team wipe for the group. And actually, Gork dies. Maybe it was Fatal Bonds. Fatal Bonded? I realize my voice gets shot earlier and earlier into these open qualifiers. The more days in a row I do this. Hopefully, at some point during the day, I have enough time for some tea. Drinking just water right now. So they do go after this. Roche should be easy. I don't think Ajex will make the same mistake twice.
Roshan has fallen to the dark.
At least I'd hope not. Level 7 for Jakiro, 4 in Liquid Fire, has that Macro Pyre ready. 4 staff is full for Bulldog, just has to be transferred his way.
Gold is a great conductor.
And with the 10,000 net worth lead of 14 minutes, this is looking very beautiful for DingDong. A nice warm-up game for them in this second round of the Open Qualifiers. Personally, I expect them to go on to day 2, and we'll see if they do proceed that far. As they're going to now be pushing the Tier 2 bottom with Jakiro and Gork, as well as Bulldog. They'll continue on forward, take out this tower. Gork hits hard. And, you know, with Liquid Fire burns down that much quicker. And here's Cancel to make his way over. So now they look towards this Tier 3. And it should be quite easy for them to take this tower. Again, nothing really stopping them. The telekinesis comes out on Razor. He's going to be hit with the Fatal Bonds, but it's only on 2 creeps, so not really a lot of damage coming the way of Cancel. Cancel's also got himself that Aegis, so they don't really need to back up. They'll continue to get the hits coming in from MDL on the Liquid Fire through this Tier 3, and we'll just about go down with the next Liquid Fire or 2.
Radiant's bottom tower has been denied.
Regeneration.
Again, they still haven't lost that Aegis. They'll head towards this Rax. Fatal Bonds comes out again. A nice hook shot, as well as the Cogs wrapping into the Burrow Strike to get him out of it. The Macro Pyre is going to be laid down on top of this Warlock. He's going to be immediately taken out, followed by the Rubik. He's going to hit the deck. And now they turn their attention towards this Bristleback. Could be the third one to die. It's a double kill for MDL. They look towards Quap. Cancel hitting very hard. 196 stolen damage. And he will just survive with about 100 health. One more shot from Cancel would have done it. They grab this set of racks over bottom, and this game is looking very bad for the side of Ajex. Continue over mid, they look for this Tier 3, and not long respawn times for this Radiant squad, as they're going to look to defend one more time. 15,000 net worth lead for the Donger and Sing Sing squad. Now Sonic Wave will finally bring down MDL. They're going to try and run away. Cancel might have his blink, his Aegis popped, and finally will be as the Epicenter comes on through, but that really wasn't the bulk of the damage. They try to run away. Bristleback getting down very low. Cancel might want to play it a little bit safe, but they do buyback on MDL. There's the static link on the Warlock. Telekinesis comes up on the Razor. And now they're going to try and push them away. The Ice Path comes through, and they're going to lose that Tier 3 16-4. And DingDong continuing to just work on these towers and these racks. Hook shot comes in from Bulldog. Veil's going to be used. They're going to try and get another kill with the Macro Pyre laid down. The Ice Path is going to make themselves some space. They get the Warlock Punch out on this Bristleback. He's going to fall as well. Down for 27 seconds. No buyback. They'll continue on to these racks. Cancel moves forward. One more hit would have done it on the Rubik. Let's take a look at this lobby real quick. We are in the lobby. Put myself in there, and when it goes up, I'll be ready to go. So now they look towards the top Tier 3. Let's see what they can do with this as they continue to push back this Ajex squad, and that's me getting pulled into the lobby. So be right back. 1 sec.